Hello, Brett Goodman joining you for episode 203 of Southern Gospel Now. Our broadcast is made possible by Daywind.com, where you'll find Southern Gospel CDs, soundtracks, and Christian products. Heather Rose Jordan of the Jordan Family Band has battled sepsis within the past week and spent several days in the ICU before being released. Josh Jordan says she still faces some medical hurdles.
This week has been one of the most trying and yet most faith-filled journeys we've walked. And Heather, of course, our beautiful daughter-in-law, is recovering. And while it hasn't been easy, God's hand has been evident every step of the way. And from the timing of care to the prayers and support of thousands, literally thousands of text, calls, messages, we have seen God's faithfulness in action, I'm telling you. We've had moments of fear, but they've always been met with His peace. Even in the middle of the night, last night, when she couldn't sleep and was crying out to the Lord, she reached for her Bible, and right there the Lord gave her the words already to another beautiful song. Even in weakness, worship is rising. Heather is still fighting the infection, and her surgery is still ahead, but we believe the same God who has carried her this far will carry her all the way through. And please keep praying for her and the Jordan Family Band. We love and appreciate each and every one of y'all.
In other Jordan Family Band news, they will be releasing their new project, Back to Life, May 30th. Hutch and Alex Jordan produced the project, which they say has been a 5-year journey to complete. The family of Squire Parsons will hold a private funeral service in the coming days. They ask that their privacy be honored at this family service. A public memorial service will be held June 17th at 6:30 p.m. at Trinity Baptist Church in Asheville, North Carolina. Promised Land Quartet is calling it a career. Gene Hammond, who is the owner and lead singer, explains.
Promised Land was founded in January of 2000. It's been a wonderful 25 years. After a lot of prayer and soul searching, we felt the season for Promised Land was coming to an end, and we decided to announce that we're coming off the road. Our last date will be August 31st. God has blessed us with so many wonderful opportunities all over the United States and other countries. When we started 25 years ago, we never dreamed that those opportunities would present themselves and be bestowed upon us, and we're humbled and grateful. I have to be honest, for me, I still love to sing. I want to sing. I feel like at 60, I'm singing the best I've ever sang in my life. I feel the best I've felt. But keeping a group on the road and being the owner of the group, and I have a secular career that is, thanks to God, very successful. It's just gotten to the point where as I grow older, it's a lot harder for me to keep up with everything. I have great guys that are very helpful, and they do as much as they can, but still, as the owner, there's so much work behind the scenes that it takes to keep things going. And for me, I've just realized that I no longer have the stamina or the tenacity to continue doing that. That's the 98% reason of why I've decided that it's time to conclude this chapter in my life. And I have no regrets.
Change has come to the Kingsman. Alan Kendall gives us the specifics.
Thomas Nally has left Kingsman effective this past April 29th, I believe it was. He stays very busy with his business, High Note Customs. He has T-shirts, hats, 3D printing, woodwork, just about anything that you want custom made. Thomas can do it. He's not just a wonderful guy and a wonderful singer, but he's really talented in that aspect. I don't know if he even really understands or realizes just how talented and how loved he is by so many people. But we wish him nothing but the very, very best. We love Thomas Nally.
The Kingsmen are looking for their next tenor vocalist to complete the lineup of this legendary quartet. Todd Neland, brother of Kelly Neland Clark, has come up with a way to honor the family while helping some deserving students.
We are now offering, in honor of our family, the Nelands, a college scholarship. It's called We've Always Had a Song Scholarship. And what better way could we honor Kelly and Amber and the family? Because they loved school. So we decided to start a scholarship because, we have always had a song.
They want to hear about you, your goals and aspirations, what kind of degree and career you're looking for, and what school you're planning to attend. Anyone can apply, whether they're attending college or a trade school. Send your information to Rhonda Neland. Her email is rhondaneland@gmail.com. That's rhondaneland@gmail.com. The music video for Motel Bible just premiered. Scotty Edmund takes us behind the scenes.
I feel like this song is the perfect song for a music video. So many pictures of different people coming to Christ through a Motel Bible. Bryce Free and his wife Brooklyn did an incredible job depicting the story. And it was a great setting. It was downtown Nashville in an unmarked building. You would never know that music videos are filmed there, but a lot of major videos over the past few years have been filmed in that building. So it was really neat to be there. And Daywind saw the vision and was able to put all this together. So a big thanks to them. But I think this video will be very impactful and will reach a lot of people. Some are more visual people. And I think this video will really open their eyes to how important the Gideons are and all the Motel Bibles.
You can find the video from Motel Bible on YouTube. Bill Shyver has been a part of Brian Free and Assurance for more than 2 decades. Brian shares some advice he gave Bill very early on in his tenure with the group.
Phenomenal singer, great guy, great personality, loves people, people love him. But one of the things I've always said, one of the things I've always said when I hear someone other than Mariah Carey, if you're in Christian music, you're not getting paid by the note, so you don't have to add 700 in one verse.
He showed me that
and
first
all the
day.
vocal acrobatics he was doing, it was wonderful and impressive that he could do that. But I was like, no, we need to back it down.
That ain't what
more
we
is
do
less.
here. That's
I mean,
not
less
what
is
we
less
do
is
here.
more. I kept telling him less is more. Just class
Best
it up,
advice,
bring it down.
Best advice I ever received.
And he did it without any problem.
How can you not love Bill Shyver? He is just the best. Karen, Peck, and New River gearing up for their big event, their annual homecoming.
We're so excited about homecoming. Homecoming's in our hometown of Dahlonega, Georgia, just an hour north of Atlanta. It's June the 5th, 6th, and 7th. We have Triumphant. The Irwins are coming for the first time this year. We have True Song and Joseph Habedank. We have the Chattons and Brian Free and Assurance. And we have Javon Ruff preaching, C.T. Townsend preaching, and Ray Flynn preaching.
You can find the details about Karen, Peck, and New River's homecoming on their website. Their new project, Good Answers, releases Friday, May 16th. Well, it's been just over a year since Joseph Habedank released Autobiography. One particular song on the project has surprised Joseph with a big fan reaction.
I really never dreamed that Tell the Devil would be accepted like it has been. When I initially wrote this song with Ethan Hulse and my producer Nick Schwartz, I wasn't even sure if I was going to record it. We recorded a lot of devil songs over the last 10 years. And my record company, Daywind Record, has even come to me and said, hey man, there's a lot of songs about the devil, which sounds funny when you're singing gospel music, but I think when you walk through something like I have, an addiction, you want to let the devil know that like you're on to him, like you know what he's trying to do, and at the end of the day, he loses and we win.
Tell the Devil has become Joseph's most streamed song ever, and it now is reaching Southern Gospel radio listeners. Time for a look at the top songs of the week from the Power 50 chart.
Number 5.
Sunshine on a Cloudy Day. Jeff and Sherry Easter.
You're my sunshine on a cloudy day. You're my rain when the clouds are away.
Number 4.
Bigger on the Inside. Legacy 5.
But it must be bigger on the inside, 'cause all of heaven fits in there.
Number 3.
If Not for Christ. The Wisnets.
If not for Christ.
Number 2.
Mercy River. The Down East Boys.
Mercy River is still changing lives today.
Number 1.
Life Giving Us Life. Peach Goldman.
I see the light giving us life.
This makes 4 weeks in a row for Peach Goldman at the top of the Power 50 chart. Thousands of Southern Gospel interviews are available for you to check out at your leisure. You'll find Southern Gospel Now wherever you find podcasts or at southerngospelnow.com. Our program is made possible in part by southerngospelprizes.com. Coming soon, your chance to win the forthcoming project from the Lefevre Quartet, Here to Stay. That's at southerngospelprizes.com. I'm Greg Goodman. Thank you for joining me. Love your neighbor. I'll see you next week with more Southern Gospel news and interviews on Southern Gospel Now.